Microsoft Access Database for Medical Providers Part 1. Introduction. In this brief introduction you will learn 1. How to open the database. 2. How to open the main form. 3. How each of the fields in the main form works. To complete this lesson you will need a computer capable of running Microsoft Access, a licensed copy of Microsoft Access, a current browser like Edge, Safari, Chrome or Firefox, and a copy of the Best Practice Management Medical Database. Part 1. How to open the database. Open the database by double-clicking on the database icon. Click on Enable Content. How to open the main form. On the left side is a pane that lists forms and reports. Under Forms is the main form. Double-click on it to open the main form. Reposition the main form by holding your mouse on the top of the form and dragging the form to the desired location. You can resize the main form by hovering the cursor over an outside corner. Hold down the left mouse button to resize the main form. At the top of the main form, in the upper left-hand corner, the provider's name or company information is displayed along with an address, phone number, tax ID, NPI and other information that needs to be readily available when completing claims or talking to an insurance customer service representative. How to search for a patient. The patient search field is located in the upper right-hand corner of the main form. To open a patient record, type the patient's last name. A list of patients will appear in the drop-down menu. Select the desired record by clicking on it. The patient record will open in the main form. Now let's look at the patient information. The patient information section is located on the left under the provider or company name. Note the client ID number. It is needed when running patient reports, which will be covered in the next lesson. Here you will find the patient name, date of birth, social security number, gender, marital status, email address, phone and fax numbers and mailing address. To update a record, type the new information into the appropriate field. The patient's emergency contact information is listed below the patient information. The emergency contact's name, their phone numbers and relationship to the patient are found here. Patient referral info. This area is available for tracking patient referrals. Record the date the referral was made and the name of the person or business who referred the patient to your practice. The Primary Insurance tab. The patient's primary insurance information is recorded in this section. Secondary insurance information is recorded in the Secondary Insurance tab. The two tabs are identical, so we will focus only on the Primary Insurance tab. The plan name is the name of the patient's insurance. For example, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna, etc. The subscriber ID is the patient's insurance identification number, or sometimes called a member ID. Next, is the plan group number. The last and first name field is the last and first name of the policyholder. The policyholder may not be the same as the patient. Next, is the date of birth of the policyholder. The date verified field is the date when the insurance was last verified as active. In a database, insurance records are sorted by the verification date. This ensures that the patient's current insurance is always the insurance being displayed. Older insurance records for the patient can be viewed by clicking on the diamond shape at the bottom of the field. This will be covered in greater detail in a future lesson. The patient's copay, coinsurance, and deductible are recorded in the next three fields. The last known deductible is recorded in the deductible remaining. This is the deductible that was recorded on the date found in the date verified field. Next, is the number of authorized visits or appointments. The auth number field is for the insurance authorization number. The insurance start is the insurance effective date or the date the insurance became active. The insurance end is the date the insurance contract renews or terminates. In the insurance phone number field, record the phone number for the insurance claims department found on the patient's ID card. The last item in the primary insurance tab is the green notes field at the bottom. Enter the estimated patient responsibility. For instance, $20 copay. Date of service summary. Under the patient search field, totals by date of service, you can view the current balance for this patient. This is a summary of all the patient's dates of service. The total includes both patient payments as well as insurance payments and provides a quick preview of the dates of service and their respective balances. To the right of the totals by date of service, is the Dates of Service report. The Dates of Service tab is a breakdown of the details for each of the patient's dates of service. Here you can find the amount charged to the insurance, the amount paid by the patient and the insurance payments, including private pay and EAP sessions. Note that there is not a balance for this date of service. You can scroll through the different dates of service by clicking on the diamond shape at the bottom of the field. The Dates of Service report will be covered in detail in a future lesson. Patient notes are located at the bottom of the main form. Notes may be entered at any time. The date and time of the note are automatically recorded. You can add the reference number from a customer service inquiry in the reference number field. And in the signed field, a name or initials can be included to identify the person who created the note. Notes will be covered in detail in a future lesson. To close the main form, click on the X in the upper right-hand corner, or you can right-click on the title bar and select Close. To close access, click on the X in the upper right-hand corner of the title bar or press F4 while holding down the Alt button. Looking ahead. Lesson 2 will cover reports. You will learn how to print a patient appointment record, print a patient demographics form, print a patient invoice with an envelope, check the overall status of your accounts, view all the patient accounts to assess the financial status of the office. In this introduction, you have learned how to open the Best Practice Management Access database and open the main form. In the main form, we searched for a patient by last name, viewed the patient's information, emergency contacts, referral and insurance information. You were able to see their appointment history and identify if an account balance exists. Last, we identified the section for patient notes. To purchase a copy of the Best Practice Management Provider database that has been configured for your practice, including your logo, addresses, phone numbers, fees, and other practice information, call 800-717-4215. The cost is $300.